Hey everybody, Wednesday again. A few bits to go over here. So, what we do is, well, it's soon come round again, and it soon comes round Wednesday because of bank holiday. I mean, I was doing a bit of messing about with bank holiday and that. But... Right, so, right, Jensen, we'll go on Jensen first. Now, Jensen rebuilt pedal box, which is an important thing. I'll go over that in a bit of more detail with you, because if you've got a bad pedal box, what happens is with them all, eventually all grease and everything dries up and they become horrible, the stiff, the clicky, nothing works as it should work. So it's a great job to strip them. I mean, there's obviously been some other bits cleaned up and messed about, which I'll go over. So, I mean, oil cooler's just been not tidied up, it's obviously been cleaned properly, sorted out, and it's back got a coat of silver on. So, but everything's alright in that direction. All this is getting done purely. I mean, client comes down and does a few bits of building his sense, so I try to keep in front of him with bits he probably don't understand, and then that's that. I mean, Anglia's, she's all, what is it? She's got a guide coat on. It's just a 3M product I use. It's a bit like a, it's like a powder, and you just put it on with a pad, and then I block it down. But it's easier to block wings out when they're on car like now. It'll give me all my low spots and do me filling round, and then, because I've got my wings actually attached, but my wings will be painted off. But I want to go over another reason with this, because I mentioned that primer gun to you, our Iwater, and what a bit of kit. Unbelievable thing. I mean, I'll show you on backside of bonnets on this, because I've applied 3 coats. Well, you're going to see in a minute, and I can't believe the finish the gun's done. It's not a cheap gun, but it's obviously designed for a particular job. So, vast improvement, save you a lot of time on stuff like this in future. Well, for people like myself and that. Victor, I've got radiator back. Interesting, because Neil at Lomec, I mean, I'll tell you a few details about him in a bit. I mean, it looks like he's altered the top end of this car, actually, which is, I'm a bit impressed, because it was made different than this. Well, he's modified it, but it's all looks as factory. But the reason it had to have a car, it went up for a repair, which was under this area here. Now, the repair, he said he could repair it, but when he checked the ratio or the flow rate, it was only 60%, so put a car in, and then the car's going to cool, you know what I mean? So it'll resolve an issue that'll come on. We've done a head gasket on it, so now the coolant system's sound. I mean, water pump's fine on it, so there's no playing that and that. And then here we've got some the Corvette, the back arms off a Corvette diff, and obviously independent suspension, and there's arshaft. So I've got some UJs to do and some bearings in these for a lad, and not that. I'd say he's in his 30s, this lad. I mean, it's a bit of a car to have in your 30s, I bet. And I mean, I've been there, done t-shirt, probably didn't go at 30s, but that's another story. But what I'm saying with this is it was at a loose end to get him fixed, and I just don't really get it, but that's where we're at. So I'll go all that and show you a few bits and pieces. It affects me manual, but I want to just explain a bit more as I pick the camera up and start going around. So I put grill up Victor now, you'll see a sec. Well, to be honest, they come round pretty quick, like I've just said, these Wednesdays, and days seem to be getting longer, but I'm alright, I'm happy enough, and things are changing in what I'm doing. As I've said, you've probably been watching my other videos, but I think we're settling down to a bit of a pattern where we're going to end up, so, but I'll grab camera now, we aren't going on and on and on, and take you around, show you what I'm up to, explain to you what I'm trying to tell you, because I've got to be telling you these things on these videos, because otherwise I may as well just carry on and not tell you. I may as well just keep me saying to myself. But if somebody gets a bit of summertime, it's all right, you know it, so come on. Right, start. I'm going to go all this angle here, because we're in a situation here where we've, like I say, I've guide coated it, and I'll show you the guide coat I use. I'll have to go out to here and get it. And just a 3M product, and it all you do, take the top off. And no, it's not Indesa. So sorry, thought it was a 3M. I mean, you'll take excuse me with camera, because you know how bad I am. Can't get lid off. Here we go. So what you've got, you get that. This is like full of powder. Powder comes through holes. You put your pad on, check. You can see, load your pad a bit, and you just rub it on, and then you just block it out. So I know that I'll probably show you a bit of blocking next week. I'll not do it now, but like I mentioned earlier, if I block these wings out now, find all my low spots, they're fastened to here, it's easy. I've got something supporting me. They're locked on at a minute. I can do repairs. Then when I've done repairs, they will come off to be painted, because obviously there's all under here to paint. But you'll see that on future videos, and like I've just said to you, because I'm just passing knowledge. That's what I'm doing to you. That's the idea of this this Wednesday, Workshop Wednesday. So I'm just showing you bits and pieces. Might seem trivial to somebody. I know all this. Well, good on you if you do. Good on you. But right, so let's go out at bench. Right, what we got here? Right, this is pedal box of Ely. Now this has been 100% taken to pieces. All shafts are, everything fully cleaned. All the bushes are, everything degreased. All the servo's been cleaned out. The servo's sound, didn't want parting. I have got a job coming up with a servo, so you will see me part a servo, and you'll see exactly what you've got to do for any of you that are interested. It's not no major job. It's the prep and how you do it in a vice that makes life easy. But we'll flip this over, because, I mean, if I turn it over, this is where we really want to be seeing, because in here, all these shafts have been, and listen, when you're doing these shafts take some getting out, because all behind all these bushes, behind your pedals, all your grease dries up. Now this one a little bit complicated, because obviously that's your brake switch. There's even a return spring on for your brake switch and everything. That's your return spring here. I don't know if you can see it going through there. That just pulls you onto your, assists it to get onto your brake switch. Now, there's 3 shafts, and this is how it works on this. It's an unusual box, to be honest. Then obviously cables come here, and then they come out of this hole, which will have to be on before it goes in car. Now, this has got this big spring here. Quite awkward to do, but the reason the only thing I can think on, it's on twin 40s. Right, so well, I've just got a feeling that the sheer strength of the throttle return is obviously to make sure that it returns, because there's probably a lot going off with carburetors that they need to shut everything up properly. So, but your clutches in this one, brakes obviously, if you're seeing there, attached to your servo, clipped up, all done. But everything, all bolts, everything stripped, all the shafts cleaned, proper like good, cleaned down, re-lubricated, all back in. Every pedal now is working absolutely lovely. Everything's doing exactly what it should. Nice and smooth, and it's right. And also on it, I've had to also make another gasket, which is here. Now this gasket obviously goes on here. Pedal boxing, that's game on. All the aluminium's been blasted. I've just shoved a clear lacquer on protection, so that's good to go. Obviously, horns have been painted up, and they were blasted and painted up. This sort of thing client wants. Client like bolting stuff up on this car. And then you've got other bits and pieces here. They're obviously original red. Now, that's part of spare wheel housing. Now, something else I want to show you here. Obviously, that's your steering column, which has just been fully degreased down. Don't really need any paint. You don't see it, but it's just been make sure everything's serviceable and it's not really caked up and mucky like. You know, it's just had years and years of muck, so it's clean. But these things I'm going to show you, because these come out at back lights. Now, I think the Hillman Hunter backlights on this, Hillman Hunter, Scimitar, Jensen, they all use the same one, it's a Lucas. Now, they'd all just faded out. Well, quick nib off, a little bit waterborne silver-based paint, and they're all sound again. So, when you put your lights on, it'll make a massive difference. Right, we're going to go on to Victor. Now, we've got the radiator back, as you can see. It's got a new core, it's got a new cap. The car's also had its head gasket done, as you're well aware. Now, these are done for me by a lad. Neil is a friend of mine, and he's got a company called Lawmec, and he's on Penistone Road at Sheffield. And he's 120%. I'm going to go over his workshop with him, and go through everything. But what I was saying to you earlier, the original core was soldered under here. Well, obviously, Neil's got an alternative core, and he's dropped it in, and then he's soldered here, which is a better job, because you can get more application on. But as you can see, the Victor now has got an absolute brand new radiator, so hopefully it'll keep everything sweet for clients and they'll get many years out of the car. I mean, also on Victor, we've got a bit of bright work on. You saw lights obviously last week, so I've tweaked grill up, get all that tidy up. So I'm waiting on carpets. I think I've nailed the issue with the front springs. I think we've got that one addressed. So have a fuel line and do a card. The car's very, very close. Sealing round fuel screens, a couple of bits of screens, but very close. But I'm going to try my best to get it out in the next 3 weeks. So it's just that there's other stuff going on. I'm dropping back now off regarding this guy coat. You can see on this guy coat, I mean, I know I'm going backwards and you think, what's he up to? But you know what I'm like, so then will watch me. Now, if you can see orange peel in here, you can see this is what my guide coat's for. I mean, it's a epoxy. It's quite a thick primer. But with the new gun I mentioned to you earlier, now these, I've been done with this. Now this is an I-build primer, and this has had 3 coats. And I'm telling you now, that finish for primer is why I'm so excited about the gun. So, it is unbelievable. I mean, even the paint rep come yesterday because they've loaned me a gun to try. And I've even tried another aerosol sound just to see how it feathers in. And it's feathered in absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'm so impressed that you could just quick 240 off with them with a soft pad. And your paint quality, no problem. I mean, it's a big game changer if people are going to use this particular primer gun they built, because it's very good. I mean, I'll just pop you back to Ely, another thing. I mean, obviously, this is your oil cooler. It's been pressure washed off, and it's also been painted silver. I mean, client wanted it black, and I says, no, I always do them silver oil coolers because the disperse heat better. And that's the only reason, no other reason. So, but that what original oil cooler, it's fine, it flows right, it's not a problem, so it's gone back on. There's no point wasting money on stuff like that. But I've been over at rest now. Another thing now I'm going to show you now. Now these are the back arms off the vet. Now, lad's took them off his sen and his mate, I think. So some new bearings to press in, and like do our chassis here. Now it's putting the side on here. Now I appreciate that, but I'm going to have to steam. I'm going to steam these off first. Just pressure wash them off, clean them up. Just generally go over everything. Bit of a pressure wash before I start. You don't get all crap all over you, and you know, it makes your job better. But this near side, I mean, I'm not saying they're handed. I don't think there will be. I can't see Chevrolet going to issues like that. But that's on a bit of tape. I'm going to pressure wash now. Common sense says, just get your sen, set of stamps, stamp it on. That's what I'll do a lot better. I mean, he sent me bearings. He's even sent me a service manual. It's a 71 vet, a C3. Now, I mean, you're probably thinking, well, what's he got a service manual? I mean, listen, I probably don't need the service manual, but it's handy for reference. But one thing it does tell me about this car, so at some time, it had an owner that obviously were concerned about it and paid a bit of attention to it. So, if you get a car one of these in, at some time it has been looked after properly, I would say. You know, I mean, these don't look over bad. He's just got a funny feeling that it's wandering a bit and it's steering, but the tend to, it's not like it's steering front back to me. I think his issue probably lies in front, but that'll probably be an next hurdle for him, what he want me to do. So, there's a Wednesday for you. A look round. Obviously, we've gone over stuff with this one. We've gone over stuff with this one. We've gone over Victor with nice shiny grill on. And it's new radiator that's going on. So, give us a like if you like video, everybody. And we've gone on a bit of a bonus with this vet stuff. I mean, it might be gone. It'll be probably gone before next Wednesday. He'll have got it back, so you'll not see it done. But it's just, I will show you details like this as and when they come along, and you know. But just at the minute, I've just got a bit much on. So, like I say, give us a like. Subscribe to my channel. You want to see stuff like this, because there's all this interesting stuff going on and proper stuff. If you want to like have a proper old car, you know, and pass a comment and I'll come back to you. But if you met one of these old cars, Ray, I know people say, well, people are just delving it past, but I mean, the guy who must have designed the Lancaster, when it must have gone up runway at first time and drawn into air and he listened to them engines, I should imagine he had a smirk on his face, like. So that's a bit at past, you know. If you rebuild it past, people have a lot of memories of it. So take care everybody, and bye for now.